Good morning. This is Alicia at Rolling Retreats RV, and I am going to give you a video tour of a 2018 DRV Mobile Suite Houston, a 44 Houston that is on consignment with us, and it's a nice rig. And so I'm just going to do a little video highlight. And we have a wonderful kitchen with a lot of counter space, a big residential refrigerator. There's a microwave convection oven, gas cooktop, and a gas oven that is self-lighting. If we move over into the living room, you have fireplace, TV, a huge entertainment center, which also affords you a ton of storage. The storage in this trailer is fantastic. This is what we call an appliance garage. There's a power outlet in there. It slides out. You also have like a ton of drawers. I'll give you a close up of this backsplash here. I don't know if you can tell, that's glass, but it's a nicely laid out tile. This couple did order this from me, so I try to do things like add outlets here down below. Otherwise, they're all like up here, and you see cords hanging. So they do have an outlet on each side that I suggested when we did the custom order of this rig. There is a dishwasher, and I believe we have, there's a little dent in there, but we do have those face plates. They're interchangeable, and so that can be fixed pretty easily. Show you the cooktop here. It's clean. Doesn't look like it's been used, really. Okay, this is the DRV furniture. We do have access to like a Lazy Boy store very close to us, so that can easily be upgraded. They went with the cloth balances in here, although they chose, in my opinion, the most neutral option we had at that time. We have the MCD roller shades, so this is the day shade. There's the night shade. Tons of storage up there. This is the ginger plank flooring we had at the time. I think it's very neutral, and it's a good color. It's a good look. I really like it. Excuse my drink there. We have a full-size desk in this floor plan. That's really nice. The dinette will pull out and also has a probably about this deep, there's a leaf inside there, so your table can actually come way out to about here. We have the half bath in this unit. With a 220-volt dryer, storage above, medicine cabinet, sink, toilet. We removed the window in this bathroom. That just lets a lot of heat in, and it actually does not have a blind. And I've seen a couple of those blow out on people going on the road, so my preference is just eliminate it. That also allows you, if you have a very short spouse or a very tall spouse, you have the ability to move this up and down. When that window is kind of in place, it limits you to where that can go. So that can be moved if needed. But there's our half bath. Okay, walking up into the bedroom, I want to point out we did not do the vanity slide in here. As you can see, when you're walking to the bathroom, you're not missing anything. With that slide out, it will go about, I don't know, 6 inches this way. So you do gain about 6 inches of floor space, but really you angle yourself to this door anyway. What you gain when you don't have this slide right there is the whole set of upper cabinets. So there's more than enough room to walk. I mean, if you have trouble fitting through that door, it might be a different story, but you have more than the width of that door. So otherwise it would have come, like the slide fascia would have come to about here. So you would have gained about that much space, but you lose the whole upper cabinetry. So usually I just like to not have the slide here. It's less maintenance, less caulking, less seals to worry about and all that, and you gain storage, which is fantastic. Not to mention the cost of adding the slide, so I just prefer it without. This unit has a king size Sleep Number mattress, so you can choose your firmness on each side, which is great. And I usually tell everyone to add the felt on the bed platform so you don't end up with splinters. On to the bathroom, we have the dual sink option. We can't have a single, but it's too kind of cost prohibitive to do it aftermarket. So really, if you want a single sink, you better find a single sink. But it's 2 great sinks. You have 2 medicine cabinets above. You have great storage over there for the towels and all that kind of stuff. We have our toilet in here, and then we have a large shower. This was a tall fella that owned this, and we ordered the skylight for him, but for some reason they put it over the seat. So Slade added a second for him. I believe neither one of these actually have a hole in the roof. So you have the benefit of the height, but there's no hole in the roof. So nothing to caulk around, nothing to bust in a hailstorm and stuff like that. Let's move into our closet here. So this closet has also been modified. So instead of like a full dresser here and a mirror on the wall, we have 2 drawers. And we have an extra hanging bar. So if you like a lot of hanging clothes, this closet's great. We eliminated the cubby holes there. And basically I raised the bottom shelf at a lip, which raises the bar. So now your clothes don't touch the floor, which is great. There's a safe in here, and the rest of the closet's pretty standard built. As you can see, it's a great unit. I'm going to take you outside and point out any features that may be outside. Let's go have a look at that. I'd like to point out a few upgrades and special features. See, we have upgraded. There is 2 power awnings that come standard with the 1, but both of these have been upgraded with the acrylic awning fabric. So it doesn't really hold water like the vinyl, and it doesn't smell mildewy out here, which I love. I hate when you put your awning out and you get dripped on and it just stinks. And anyway, for not a very large fee, DRV will allow us to upgrade these awnings, which has been done. There's strips of LED lights up under there. I don't have them on, but they're there, and that was standard at the time. They've got the MORride entry steps. We've added the second rail, so you've got railing all the way down, and that just folds right up inside. You don't have to take the rail off or anything like that. This is basically a full body paint with clear coat. It's a very nice paint job. The only thing that's not is the slide ends, and I don't think you'll have any trouble there. Another thing I want to point out on the slide end is that. So that is something we do in our PDI here, and that is what we call a Shirley shim. It's much fatter and longer than DRV puts on there, and so Slade does a measurement and we cut it basically to fit and install that. That helps your slide not break that. So you'll see some with paint chips or that's just broken half. That eliminates that problem. Okay, we'll move around to the inside. Here we've got wireless backup camera with side cameras. So that's a great feature, and it'll be hardwired straight to your truck. So there's no delay, there's no static. I mean, on a rig of this length, that's really beneficial. We're looking in the cargo bay. We can point out we have the larger inverter. So you got a 2800 watt inverter, and you've got 4 batteries. This unit already also has cheap heat system, so you don't ever run out of propane at 3 in the morning. If you're at a park and you're not paying your own electric, that makes your heating now free. There's the extra battery compartment right there. This is where you would plug in for your hardwired system. One is for the rear camera, one is for the side cameras. All of our hydraulics and well, it's locked. The first 2 batteries are in there. And this rig also has a generator. On board, already installed, is an Onan commercial generator. It's a 6.5 LP commercial generator. And what that means, when you have a commercial generator, it will run like the 220 volt dryer, it'll run the 50 amp cheap heat system. A regular generator won't do those things, and so that's not much of an upgrade, but it was a little more expensive than the regular one, but it's on board, so you're ready to go and run anything you need to run. There's the hydraulics. There's the first 2 batteries. Second 2 batteries are over there in that compartment. Okay, moving to the off-door side of the coach. This has a solid bedroom slide floor, so that's something you'll want to watch for looking at a pre-owned unit, and this one is perfect. We've also added the screws and the T-molding here, and so you should not have trouble with this and being able to keep it caulked. It's had a fresh reseal, so you're ready to go there. It also has the Truma hot water system, so it's like a instant hot water. That is a gas system. Has the MORryde independent suspension, triple axle. It's got 6-point hydraulic leveling jacks. And yes, these jacks will pick this coach up off the ground, so you can change a tire if needed or get new tires. I've seen it holding the whole coach up with no tires, but it will hold it. It's a very strong system. We also have the power cord reel. That's nice. These cords get really, really heavy, or they do for me anyway. There is a receiver hitch on the rear of the coach that is weighted at a 300-pound tongue weight, 3,000 towing. There's your backup camera up there. So if you are looking for a Houston, but don't want to buy a new one, and one that somebody's had and got all the bugs out, so to speak, this one is pretty loaded. I mean, you got the big inverter, you got the generator, upgraded awnings, upgraded mattress. There's a lot of nice things in this unit. So just holler at me at Rolling Retreats. We are back in the coach, and I hope you enjoyed our tour. You can find this unit listed on rollingretreats.com, or just give us a call. Be happy to talk to you about it.